Prison Life, one of Roblox's most iconic and classic games on the website. A game where you can roleplay as a cop or criminal. Also, before I start the video, please consider subscribing. Even though this video is relatively short, I put hours into these videos scripting, trying to get information and editing. So if you enjoy this video, consider subscribing and enjoy. Prison Life 2.0 was created in 2017 by a very well-known and popular developer at the time, Aesthetical. At least that I know of. This was Aesthetical's first game that he's ever made on the Aesthetical account. Well, he made these, but I don't know if they're games. 2017. Prison Life was actually already popular on Roblox and was on the top page of Roblox games due to the insane amount of publicity it received in 2016. Big Roblox YouTubers at the time like Dennis, Zeph Plays, It's Funny, how do you say that name? These Prison Life videos were gaining millions of views, getting thousands of people to play Prison Life. Prison Life in 2017 had an estimated amount of players of around 15 to 20,000 players. It may not sound a lot, but in 2017 that was a huge deal. It's looking pretty good for Prison Life. It's growing, tons of people are playing the game, it's receiving a bunch of publicity. You're probably wondering, where did it all go wrong? The same year Prison Life was starting to blow up, it was also the beginning of the downfall. People were all complaining and going crazy for one thing: updates. Ever since the first version of Prison Life was created in 2014, Aesthetical has never updated the game for 3 years at this point. People were complaining on every single social media platform, Discord, Reddit, even on Roblox groups, even people messaging Aesthetical on Twitter to update the game. I was looking for information for this video. I saw this post on Reddit saying, "Why is Prison Life so popular?" Basically what it's trying to say is, why is Prison Life popular when it's so boring? That's what he's trying to say. He or she, sorry. Don't get me wrong, it's fun the first few times you play. After that, it gets boring. There's nothing to do. You've explored everything, killed people as a criminal, arrested people as police officer, etc. The thing is, at any given day, there is at least 10,000 people playing the game. And it is true, actually. Most people can probably agree on this, that it does get very repetitive, the same process over and over. And there's a lot of people that here responded agreeing with him. People kept complaining, and Aesthetical did nothing. Aesthetical never put out any updates or letting people know what's going on with his life or with Prison Life or any social medias that he's publicly known to be on. Not updating a game for years sounds really bad, but it actually gets way worse. Before I continue, I want to tell you guys about something. Roblox Gunfighting. Roblox Gunfighting consists of multiple 3D shooter games on Roblox. For the most part, gunfighting on Roblox mostly takes place in private servers with two teams battling each other for a certain amount of time, and the winner is decided by what team gets the most amount of kills. But most likely, you'd probably have to be in a clan first. And crazy enough, you can also do this competitively. And what's even crazier is that there is a professional gunfighting league called CCL. CCL hosts many tournaments with hundreds of really good and experienced players trying to sign up. So now that you know a little bit about gunfighting, now we can continue. Even though all this happened to Prison Life in 2017, surprisingly it did not affect the growth of Prison Life or have a huge decrease in player count. Because most people were understanding that he was in college and he couldn't update the game. Or at least that's what he told us. 2018, the Prison Life community had changed a lot. As more people started playing Prison Life competitively, this made Prison Life a lot more competitive and hard to play. People were throwing Prison Life tournaments, making Prison Life clans. People were taking this really seriously at the time. And most of this all started when two people decided to post Prison Life content regularly. They were also considered the first Prison Life YouTubers. Trusted Times and Humor Beast. Both Trusted Times and Humor Beast started to show off their skill by recording themselves killing other players easily and being known on Prison Life as some of the best Prison Life players at the time. This encouraged tons of people that look up to both of them to join the Prison Life community and be as good as Trusted Times and Humor Beast or even better. A lot of change was coming to Prison Life, but it wasn't all good. As the game was getting older and older, the coding of the game began not to work as well. It was getting more and more outdated. People began to exploit like a lot. As the anti-cheat was getting older and more outdated, this made it very easy for trolls to take advantage of exploits. This angered many competitive players at the time because it was so unfair and had enough with it and left. This was a pretty big L for Prison Life and its player count. You're probably wondering, where did they go though? What community in Roblox did they go to? You guessed it, Prison Life and Gunfighting are actually very similar when you think about it. Highly competitive, third-person shooter game, and it's just a bunch of Roblox sweats. 2019 comes around. The popularity of Prison Life keeps decreasing. There are more trolls taking advantage of exploits, and more people demanding updates. And Aesthetical finally does something. I'm just kidding, he did nothing. Yeah, 2019, it wasn't a good year, but there's nothing really to talk about. It was just the same thing. 2020. Many Prison Life players can agree that 2020 was Prison Life's worst year ever. Prison Life continues to lose more and more players. More exploiters are joining to troll. More players start moving to gunfighting. But one thing was standing out of all these problems. Hacks. Or H4X, whatever you want to call it, I don't really care. When Prison Life content creator Nyla's made an exploit that lets you spawn with guns and could go to any location in the prison, this angered lots and lots of players. And the funniest thing about this is that many old school players were actually making fun of and bullying new school players because of using these types of exploits. So yeah, they got bullied a lot. He made this exploit mostly so you don't have to enter the gun room because it would mostly be camped by cops. Even though Nyla's may have not had bad intentions making this, it didn't mean it wouldn't be abused by the community. And obviously this made the community very mad and well, making tons of people believe Prison Life again for like the 25th time. And finally, in May 2020, Aesthetical tweets this, updating people about the game and himself. You probably think it's good news, right? Wrong. And this is why exactly in January 2021, Prison Life averages 4K players every single day. On a serious note though, what do you guys think about this? Let me know what you guys think about Prison Life and Aesthetical in the comment section below. And if you guys want to see more videos like these, I really enjoyed making this one even though it took me a long time. Let me know because I did really like this, and see you guys soon.